And welcome to the Mesa City Council meeting for January the 28th. We will begin our meeting with a moment of silence followed by the Pledge of Allegiance. So please stand with me for the moment of silence and pledge. Thank you. Please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. Well, I apologize. We have Boy Scouts here. Scouts, would you please come forward? Thank you. We have Matthew Iannello and Xander Hemphill from Troop 301. Sorry, gentlemen. Didn't mean to skip over you. Thank you very much. Please lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you very much. As far as items on the agenda, the first item on the agenda for our meeting today is the selection of the vice mayor. Mr. Luna.
Yes, Mayor. I move that Councilmember Freeman be appointed as vice mayor for the Mesa City Council.
Thank you very much. Is there a second?
Second.
Thank you.
Mayor, if I may.
Yes, Mr. Thompson.
I would like to express my disappointment at the disregard of the traditions of this body in favor of politics. We together as a council need to make sure that we are above the fray in the political posturing taking place on the national and state level, but instill instead respect for the institution and tradition of our city council. To do otherwise disrespects the collective hard work of past members of this body. Seniority coupled with the selection of the mayor's preferred choice for vice mayor is a long-standing tradition. I will be supporting the motion out of respect for the tradition while expressing my sincerest disappointment for the blatant disregard of seniority.
Okay. Any other comments? Please cast your vote. The vote is unanimous. Congratulations, Mr. Freeman. The next item on our agenda is the reading of the consent agenda. Mr. Christopher.
Good evening, Mayor and council members. These are the items on the consent agenda. All items listed with an asterisk will be considered as a group by the City Council and will be enacted with one motion. There will be no separate discussion unless a council member or citizen requests, in which event the item will be removed from the consent agenda and considered as a separate item. If a citizen wants an item removed, a blue card must be completed and given to the city clerk prior to the council's vote on the consent agenda. Item 3, approval of minutes of previous meetings as written. Item 4A, act on liquor license application for Mesa Arts Center Foundation, 2-day event, February 8th and 9th, Pioneer Park, 526 East Main Street. Item 4B, act on liquor license application for USA Clydesdale Preservation Foundation, 3-day event, February 5th through 7th, 4830 East Main Street. Item 4C, act on liquor license application for USA Clydesdale Preservation Foundation, February 12th through 14th, 4830 East Main Street. Item 4D, act on liquor license application for Queen of Peace Catholic Church, March 2nd, 141 North McDonald. Item 4E, act on liquor license application for St. Timothy Catholic Church, 1-day event, February 16th, 1730 West Guadalupe Road. Item 4F, act on liquor license application for Venture Out Foundation of Arizona Incorporated, 1-day event, February 20th, 5001 East Main Street. Item 5A, act on contract to purchase 5 vehicles, 4 replacements and 3 additions for the police department, and 1 replacement vehicle for the engineering department. Item 5B, act on 3-year term contract with 2 years of renewal options for GPS equipment and offender monitoring services for the municipal court. Item 5C, act on contract to upgrade electronic message display for the Mesa Convention Center as requested by the Parks, Recreation, and Community Facilities Department. Item 5D, act on 1-year renewal of the term contract for custodial services for the Parks, Recreation, and Community Facilities Department. Item 5E, act on 3-year term contract with 2 years of renewal options for landscape maintenance services for city facilities for the Parks, Recreation, and Community Facilities Department. Item 5F, act on 3-year term contract with 2 years of renewal options for tree pruning, removal, and other related services for the Parks, Recreation, and Community Facilities Department. Item 5G, act on 3-year term contract with 2 years of renewal options for turf grass renovation, removal, preparation, and installation services for the Parks, Recreation, and Community Facilities Department. Item 5H, act on 3-year term contract with 2 years of renewal options for weed abatement and landscaping services for the Water Resources Department. Item 5I, act on dollar limit increase and amendment of the term contract for solid waste disposal, recyclable material processing, and vegetative waste processing services as requested by the Environmental Management and Sustainability Department. Item 5J, act on 1-year term contract with 4 years of renewable options for recycling and disposal of cathode ray tube devices for the Environmental Management and Sustainability Department. Item 6A, act on resolution approving and authorizing the city manager to accept, expand, and distribute grant funds from the U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development for the Mainstream Voucher Program. Item 6B, act on resolution approving and authorizing the city manager to accept, expand, and distribute grant funds from the U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development for the Family Unification Program. Item 6C, act on resolution approving and authorizing the city manager to enter into a funding agreement with Valley Metro Rail Incorporated for the current light rail operations in the city of Mesa. Item 6D, act on resolution approving and authorizing the city manager to enter into a development agreement for city share reimbursement with DMB Mesa Proving Grounds for reimbursement for waterline improvements required by the city in conjunction with a proposed residential development known as Eastmark DU56, South Eastmark Parkway, located at 4950 South Inspirion Parkway. Item 6E, act on resolution approving and authorizing the city manager to enter into a pre-construction services contract with the selected construction manager at risk for the Arizona State University facilities and other improvements at the Mesa City Center, and ratifying the actions of the City Council related to the city's excise tax for financing this project. Item 7A, act on ordinance regarding ZON 18-00246 within the 400 and 500 blocks of North Center Street, East Side, and within the 400 and 500 blocks of North Pima, North Lewis, and North Serine on both sides, and within the 500 block of North Pasadena, north of 526 North Pasadena on both sides. This is located east of Center Street and north of University Drive, rezoned to establish a zoning designation that reflects the historic development pattern of the area. Item 7B, act on ordinance regarding ZON 18-00688 within the 2100 to 2400 block of South Signal Butte Road, located south of Baseline Road on the east side of Signal Butte. Rezone and site plan review to allow for an attached single residence subdivision. Item 7C, act on ordinance regarding ZON 18-00692 within the 1000 block of East University Drive, located west of Stapley Drive on the north side of University Drive, rezoned to allow for residential development. Item 7D, act on ordinance regarding ZON 18-00693 within the 2800 and 2900 blocks of South Hawes Road and the 8400 block of East Guadalupe Road. This is located at the southeast corner of Guadalupe Road and Hawes Road, rezone and site plan review to allow for multi-residential development. Item 8A, act on subdivision plat, Power Square, a condominium plat, 2055 South Power Road, located on the southeast corner of Power and Baseline Roads. Item 8B, act on subdivision plat, VF Factory Outlet Lot 1, 2055 South Power Road, located on the southeast corner of Power and Baseline Roads. Item 8C, act on subdivision plat, the landing at PMG Phase 1, the 7600 through 7800 blocks of East Ray Road, located east of Sossman Road on the south side of Ray Road. Item 8D, act on subdivision plat, East Mark Disc Golf Course, the 3900 block of Southeast Mark Parkway, east side, the 3900 through 4000 blocks of South Everton Terrace on the west side, the 4000 through 4100 blocks of South Everton Terrace on the east side, and the 4200 block of South Park Jewel on both sides, located south of Elliott Road between Ellsworth Road and Signal Butte Road. Items 9A, 9B, and 9C are for a minor general plan amendment and rezoning of property located at the southwest corner of Recker Road and Thomas Road. All these items are for continuance to the June 3rd, 2019 City Council meeting. Mayor and council members, these are the items on the consent agenda.
Mayor,
Yes, Mr. Brady.
could I ask Kevin, just to, one more for clarification, just repeat 5A. Kevin, could you read that in one more time for us, please?
5A.
Yeah.
Act on contract to purchase 5 vehicles. These are 4 replacements and 3 additions
So
for the police
Kevin,
department.
I think that's our, I don't, it should be 7.
7?
Yeah.
Oh, you're right. Okay, didn't do the math here. 7 vehicles, 4 replacements, and 3 additions for the police department, and 1 replacement for engineering.
Thank you, Kevin.
Right.
Thank you. Ms. Mickelson, have there been any requests to speak on an item on the consent agenda? Okay, thank you. I see Mr. Thompson has made a motion, seconded by Mr. Luna. Please vote. The vote is unanimous in favor of the consent agenda. Ms. Mickelson, do we have any requests to speak under items from citizens present? Okay. That being the case, is there a motion to adjourn this meeting? So moved. Thank you. All in favor, please say aye. Aye. We are adjourned.